Did you know that you can create fully customizable magnets right from home? Like, you have the ability to send a magnet sheet through your printer into your Cricut, have it cut, and you are ready to put that on your fridge. If you have no idea where to start with this, I am here to help. I, of course, have made you a tutorial. All of the supplies that I used to create these are, of course, linked on my LTK for you guys, so if you want to start there, make sure you take a peek. Now, step one for this would be to come up with your design. I love creating in Canva because it is free to use. Unless you are a pro member, then you get some upgraded features. You can also customize the size of your magnet to however big or small you want this to be. I really wanted to make the most of my magnet sheet, so I made my sizing 3.5 by 3.5, which will fit 4 of your design on one sheet. Now, after you've created your design, you want to save this out. We're going to go to the top right and hit share and make this a PNG. I like to make sure the quality of this is great, so I slide that toggle all the way to the right to get the highest resolution. Then I'm going to click download to save this to my computer. Once you see that saved, go ahead and open up Design Space, and we want to upload our image that we just saved into here. On the left side, you'll see the upload button. You want to click that and then upload image. Select the green browse button and then just locate where it is and then hit open. It will pop up with a nice little preview for you, and then you can continue on. In this window, I am not removing anything, so I'm going to go to the next prompt. Now, since this is going to be a print and cut image, we want to select flat graphic to make that happen. And then you just want to organize this a bit by saving it into the correct folder and giving it a name. After you've hit upload, it will come into your canvas for you, and it will probably come in at a very large size. That is completely normal. 9 times out of 10, I am changing the sizing when I bring it into Design Space. Now, in the top toolbar under size, I am going to change this down. And as I told you guys before, I am going to go with 3.5 inches. I just think this is the perfect size, and it's not obnoxious on our fridge. Now that we have our design all set, we can go to make. In here, because we want to duplicate the image a few times, we're going to go up to copies, and I'm going to change this to 4. I find sometimes Design Space doesn't do the best job with laying these out. You can actually get more on one sheet, so I am just going to move these around. For anyone that doesn't know how to move certain images to different sheets, you want to start on the left-hand side, click the sheet the object is on that you want to move, then click on that image, and those little dot icons that pop up on the top left corner, you want to select that, then hit move object, and then select the page you wanted to move it to. And as you see, I've moved all the images to the one sheet, and I'm just kind of adjusting to make sure they don't overlap. If you try to go beyond Cricut's safety guides, it will bring it back into the sheet. Now that I have everything laid out, I'm ready to print. When I click send to print, I am brought to this window. In here, I want to make sure the correct printer is selected, and then I'm going to make sure the toggle that it says add to bleed is on. I'm also going to turn on my system dialog because that is what actually allows you to play with certain printer settings and get a good quality print. If you selected this and the loading window is stuck, you're going to see that window pop up behind it. Fair warning, it will not pop up in front of Design Space. You have to go find it behind it. For my paper settings, I always go to quality and media, and I am going to change a few things around. For the particular magnet sheets I got a glossy one, so I'm going to go down to that toggle. If you went with the matte version of this, make sure you're selecting matte photo paper. And then I'm also changing my print quality to high. Once you have that, you are good to print, but make sure you are loading in your magnet sheets first. I always get questions on my printer now, and it is a Canon Pixma. I absolutely love it. I highly recommend, and it doesn't smear. Once this is done printing, we want to set it up to cut, and as you can see, my material I selected is printable magnet sheet. And honestly, when it comes to these, I like to select more for the pressure just because I want to make sure that cut really goes through. Once you have your printed magnet sheet on your Cricut mat, you can go ahead and send it through to cut. And as you can see, once mine was done, I did have to bend the corners a little just to make sure it was fully detached from the rest of it. And there you have it, your customized magnet. And that's all I got for you guys for this tutorial. Make sure you come back for more money-saving DIY tips and tricks.